Hi, and welcome to Ant's 1 Minute and a Bit week. This week I'm going further back in the past than I ever have before. The year is 1771. George III was king. The Industrial Revolution was just starting to fire up. Revolutionary ferment was building in the 13 colonies. And possession had been taken of a new land that would one day dominate the English in cricket, although I'm not sure they fully understood the cricketing implications of Cook's first voyage. The cricketing news from the year comes from a match between Chertsey and Hambledon at Laleham Burway in Surrey. Hambledon, the predecessor of Hampshire, have the honour of being the first recorded cricket club and was at the time the most important cricket club in the land and a place where many of the original rules of cricket were codified. In 1777, they would beat a Rest of England team. Here you can see the scorecard, the match for 1,000 guineas. Gambling was a major part of the sport even then. Their opponents, Chertsey, who have the disputed claim with Hambledon over the invention of the middle stump, probably a game between them, had in their side the gun batsman of the age, Thomas White, who had recently scored 197 for Kent and Surrey against Middlesex and Hampshire. For this game, White had an ace up his sleeve. When he came out to bat, he brought with him a bat almost as wide as the stumps themselves. This obviously caused outrage amongst the Hambledon players, one of whom solved the problem by taking to White's bat with a knife, shaving it down to normal dimensions. Maybe some of today's bowlers can take a tip here. White's motivations are unclear, being variously described as an attempt to gain an advantage, a push to have the rule codified, or even just a prank. This incident would lead to the law regulating bat widths, and Hambledon constructed a gauge through which all bats had to pass. Hambledon can also lay claim to inventing scientific cricket and introducing training. So today's tip is to be constantly pushing the envelope. There is new ground to be broken, new methods to discover, and sometimes new rules to be made. The future is built by the innovators. I'll see you next week.